Hello there guys, and welcome back to our car interior tutorial. And in the last episode we started to put together a base mesh for the seat here. In this episode we're going to hope to get as much of the seat here finished as well. So I'm just going to grab all of this to kick off. Got it in quite a few different portions here. Let's grab all of these. I might grab this too, just to kind of help us as we go. Okay, so we're looking good. We're going to want to start off at the front here, I think, and grab all of this and extrude that down here. I think we might have accidentally grabbed something we shouldn't. So let's start again. Let's bring that down, something like that. Maybe start to drop that underneath. Just do the same here. We'll get this one merged there, bring this one down and in. Let's get this one merged here. And push that under as well. Okay. So what we want to do is let's grab. So we have here. Let's grab all these edges and just hit Ctrl E. Just extrude that in. And what we actually want to do is we'll grab this one and let's bevel. Oops, not that. Let's grab this edge again. Let's bevel. And we're going to want to just bevel this ever so slightly. Just something like that should work. And what we're actually going to need to do is we're going to want to grab this bit here and follow along this point. Now the reason we want to do that is because on the actual car's design, this portion here is separate. Well, it has a seam, should we say. It has an actual seam that separates it from there. We need to also bring an edge up here. So it's not a big deal because we can use this to help us get some nice rounded portions. Okay. And what we'll actually want to do is we'll want to grab. Let's delete all that first because that's going to be different. So we'll grab all of this. So grab all that and we will extract that too. So now our seat is made up of this portion, which is the. Actually, let's just undo that because we actually want to extract that a little bit further around here. So we actually want to extract this bit with it. Okay. So we'll grab all that again. This time with these two. And extract those. Okay, so now we've got our main headrest area. We have the main seat back area, we have the side bolsters. We have the bit at the bottom where we have the bend. These are going to want to be extracted from each other as well. And we have the main seat area, and again, side bolsters for that too. So let's have a think about the details that we can add to this. So inside here we have a seam or stitching, which let's see, we want to pull over here a little bit. So as we flipped this, we must have not be quite aligned. So we have a seam that runs down here, which is fine. All of this kind of bubbles off, which is fine. It looks like inside here we actually have a plastic piece inside, piece of trim inside there. We have a stitch that runs down here too, and then we have some plastic which is going to cover all of this. That's not a big deal. So let's maybe then grab this here. Let's get all the outside edges. Let's hit Control E. Let's take these in. Like so. Grab that one. Okay, so maybe go something like that for now. So this is going to be a black leather portion. Let's grab this vertices here and we'll bring that over there. Okay, so let's do the same here. Let's extrude these. So bring those out to match. Okay. Maybe let's grab this bit here. And we'll probably want to smooth this off a little bit more. Okay, so that's looking okay. Let's grab them again. So grab all that portion here. I'm just going to extrude in one more time. But what we'll do this time is we're going to want this to come in and around the back. So this is going to be a separate portion, because this is going to be the plastic that sits behind the chair. Okay, something like that. And we'll do the same here. This time we'll just do it with these ones. Let's grab these faces and we'll extract those too. Hopefully this isn't too confusing. We'll grab these as well and we'll do the same. We'll extract those. And this time we're going to combine these ones. And Edit mesh, and let's merge those. Let's grab here. Let's grab all these back edges as well, and hit Control E and pull these back too. I'm going to do the same. Just grab all of those, extract, and we want to combine these. Bring that there. It looks like with these bits, this is when it starts to kind of flow around the actual seat. These around here. We're kind of mimicking the same shape. Okay. Something like that, and then let's just grab this. We'll just pull that back there, just so that it's going in behind that plastic portion. So let's just maybe bring in this here. So now what's going to happen with this is we want all of this to kind of come in the way. We want all of this to kind of start flowing behind the seat rather than in line with it. Okay. Now, we do want this to be completely see-through. So I think what we're going to want to do at this point is we're going to want to grab each of these . Control E. Okay. Now we're going to want the whole seat to kind of be flowing again further forward down here. So we're going to want it to flow all kind of like down there. We want this to kind of follow on from this trajectory here. Just kind of flow down like so. Okay. Let's grab all of this now and extrude this all the way across. I'm just going to straighten this off completely. Bring it into the center there. Oh my days. Go away. Okay. Bring that something like that. So that's not looking too bad. We also want to insert some loops down here, so we're going to want to drop one here and one maybe here. And I'm just going to straighten those out a little bit, mainly this one here. So we can grab these merge those and those. Okay. And then we'll just want those to kind of match down here, so we'll drop a loop here and one here. And that should allow us to bridge all of these, but keep that as it is, because we are, like I said, we want this to match what we actually have in terms of gap here. So let's maybe bring all of this over here. So maybe drop that one there, this one here. Okay. Let's do that. Because we want this, like I said, to kind of flow all around with it. Let's as an XO. Okay, so we'll tidy up that a little bit more later. So we've got all that flowing around here. I think what we're going to want to maybe do is grab a loop. It looks like if that's stopping there, it means that we're failing to merge something here. So let's just do one. Let's just double check everything there is merged. There we go, that's better. So we'll drop a loop all the way down here. Let's just deselect the top. And I'm just going to pull out to the side, just so we've got a bit more beef to it. I think let's maybe get a slightly better angle to those two. Okay, let's do something like that. So I want this to kind of curve and move around here fairly organically. Let's maybe grab these two. Pull these around here. Okay. So that's looking good. It's looking good, fairly robust as we go around. Let's grab those here then. Flip those. Let's just do that for now, just so we can see how it's sitting. So that's looking pretty good. Now at the bottom, so let's grab all of these, and we'll grab these lower sections too this time. So down here, it looks like we have more plastic portions down here. Just kind of use this bit as a base, because it looks like it has a lever of some sort on this side. get a better angle in my reference images here. So it looks as if we have like a little step out. Let's just take that back. There. So what we'll do is let's grab these edges here, because we know that these edges are roughly following the curve. I'm just going to hit Control E. Let's just bring that out. Something like that, because there is a little bit of a lip, it seems. And we'll extract that too. And let's quickly center the pivot. So it looks like this. We want to actually be something like this. Let's actually drop a loop in here. So it actually looks like we're going to roughly follow that loop. So let's just get rid of that. Let's bring these in. Okay. So it looks like we might actually want this one. So let's just pull that out, and this way too. And as we can see again, our faces here are dark, so what we want to do is jump into display and reverse the normals here, so they're facing upwards instead of downwards. That looks okay. And let's grab all these faces and we will extract these two. I don't think we're going to need these frontal ones, so let's just ditch those. Okay, and let's take this and we'll do something like that. Okay, so I'm going to grab the edges of this. And bring these down. Okay, something like that. Now it looks like here. Well, it looks like we've got a decent enough angle there. It looks like maybe at this point it actually comes out a little bit further. Like so. Now what we're going to do with this is I'm going to grab these and we're going to extrude this. And for now, I'm going to ditch this face. And we are going to attach this over here. And bring this up, something like that. So we'll insert an edge loop, not an offset loop. So we'll drop this in here. Or maybe just give it a little bit of twist in there. And we'll drop that up there and that up there. And maybe do something just like that. Okay, so that's looking good. Let's grab this, Control E. Bring that in there. Okay, so that around there's looking pretty good. Now, I don't know how far underneath the chair I'm going to want to take this. I think we'll just go to the first one, because we're never going to see this as part of the model anyway, so we're just going to go like so. And because on my model in particular, it's not going to have the doors open or anything like that. So depending on how much detail you're going to have in your one, you'll probably want to add as much down here if you are going to have opening doors and things like that. Okay, so just angle that off there. Let's bring this, snap that over here. Go, that looks fine to me. Okay, so that looks good, in my opinion, in terms of the actual bulk of the chair. In terms of a base mesh here, so let's just grab these. Flip those over, we're not going to need that too. Okay, so we'll do something like that. And let's... What we'll also want to do is just isolate this. We will actually want to grab all of this. Control E, I'm just going to take this in on the blue. So that looks okay. Just so we can see that it's starting to go up around and through there. And then down here, take that in. And that will allow this to extrude again. We do need bring a few of these just so we can see. So we'll grab this here, let's go there. And then we'll grab this and we'll just merge it to this point too. Okay, so let's just have a look then, to bring all this through. Okay, so that's not looking too bad. We'll probably extrude underneath one more here. So I've got all of our individual bits. We've got the plastic section on the back, which is the main structural support, I would imagine. We will at one point want to add some sections in here, but I think when it comes to adding all the details, we'll do that. Because I do approach this the same way as I do the exterior of the car. I'll be putting together a whole kind of base elements, and then those elements will be smoothed and added to as we go. So let's just see if we can chunk that across there. So see, it's looking good. in our windshield there. See, it's looking good. I think in the next episode then, we'll come back to these later, in the next episode we'll probably continue up the instrument panel, because I think what we're going to want to start thinking about is putting the dash in. So in the next episode, maybe what we'll actually do is we'll prepare to get the dash in, so we'll work along the trim underneath the windshield here, and we'll work along the trim up and around the top of the window, because at the top here there's a little bit of an additional trim which allows the roof to sit flush to it rather than having a little gap like we do already here. So I think we'll do that in the next one. We're looking pretty good so far. If you're liking the series so far, make sure you're liking the videos, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.